and that's a baby with an outcome. And so I knew I was going to keep him if I found out I was pregnant. I'm going to make you meet all my mates, and we're going to make you try all the food. Okay, good. Because I've always wanted to try Australian food, and I don't know if I'll surf though, because sharks really scare me. But I want to surf, but I'm too scared. Do you go on dates? I don't. I'm just not I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm not ready to date. I kind of want to just keep figuring my stuff out before letting someone into my life and my son's life. Oh, you okay? I am okay. Are you American? Yes, I am. Which state are you from? Your accent sounds like you're from California. Really? I'm actually from Utah, so it's pretty close to California. Believe in God? I do believe in God. What was your first reaction when you found out that you were preggo? I cried. I bawled my eyes out. Just because, here's the situation. I mean, do you guys want a story time? I'm sure some of you, if you've watched my live before. Kevin, thank you, by the way, for the gift. You've known, or you've heard the story, but I can say it again. Believe in you. Thank you, Kevin. Are you single? I am. Who's the father? His name's Matthew. Tears of joy or tears of sadness? Kind of both. Yes, story time, go for it. Okay, so January of 2020, I broke up with my ex, and we broke up mutually, and let's see, a few months go by. I think we got pregnant in March, but obviously we're still talking, and literally the week that we conceived Kingston, that weekend he left to St. George, started talking to someone new, and I was pretty upset about it because he didn't really tell me, and 2 weeks prior he was like, I want to be together again and make things work, and so we were talking about getting back together anyway. And so that weekend he left, went to St. George. Smells like a bad place anyway, right, Bluey? Anyway, met this girl, pretty much ghosted me for 3 weeks, and I finally called him, and he actually answered, and I was like, if you don't have a conversation with me, kind of explaining everything that's happened, then I'm gonna have a bad look on you for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna like you. I'm gonna take you out of my life, and for good. And so we finally had a conversation. I was at peace with what was going on, but then I was obviously heartbroken. I was super sad because I really did love Matthew. But anyway, so where is that? Oh yeah, so he went to summer sales clear across the country, and literally the day he left, he was passing through Colorado, and my friend, funny enough, I was doing her lashes because I was a lash artist. I was doing her lashes, and she got a call from Planned Parenthood. Say thank you for all the gifts that you're sending. But anyway, so she got a call from Planned Parenthood, and pretty much found out that her boyfriend was cheating on her through her having an STD. And she was not okay because she got tested, obviously. Anyway, found out that her boyfriend was cheating on her, and I told her that I would go to Planned Parenthood with her, and I was 10 days late, so I was like, I might as well take a pregnancy test, but I've had to take pregnancy tests before, and it was always negative, so I wasn't really stressed, but I was trying to make her feel better, and so I was laughing at the fact that I'm oh, so you leave, finding out that you have chlamydia, and I leave finding out I'm pregnant, and we're both gonna be really sad. So like I pretty much laughed it out with her, trying to make her feel better. Little did I know, I actually go there, take the test, and find out I was pregnant. Anyway, I was alone in the room, and the nurse pretty much told me, like, she walked in, she was like, okay, like, it was positive, and it's positive, like, you're pregnant. And I just bawled. Like, I was like, you're joking. Like, I thought she was joking at first, just to, like, scare me and be like, no, you're fine. Thank you, Dylan, for the gifts. But anyway, and so I started bawling because I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I just let go of the guy that, you know, I was struggling with. And he was talking to this new girl, and he was like, no, like, I really like her. Like, I feel like I could be with her. That's what he told me. And so, like, that hurt, obviously. And then to find out that I'm pregnant with his kid, that was just, like, very hard and a lot of emotions when I found out. But after a few days of me just, like literally, I think 4 hours later, I was like, okay, like, I got it. Like, I'm gonna be fine. Like, everything's gonna be fine. And I waited a few days for me to process it myself. And then I ended up FaceTiming him, and I told him, and he stayed out there for a little bit and then ended up just coming home. But if he knew. No, I did tell him. So I did tell him, and he still tried talking to her for a little bit after he found out that I was pregnant. And then we tried to, like, make it work for a little bit, but it just wasn't working. And so we just ended up working on our friendship, honestly, the whole time I was pregnant. That's fine. You will be a great mom. So I'm not pregnant right now. That was, like, in the year 2020. I had Kingston December 27th of 2020. So he's a Christmas baby. But, like, life looks good on you. Meant to be. Thank you so much, Devin. I'm sure. Skip the protection. Cause, like, I don't know. Like, I didn't really care. Like, we had just talked about, like, getting back together, and we had talked about marriage. Yeah, so we had talked about marriage, and, like, I was thinking, like, okay, we're gonna get back together, and then we're gonna, like, get married. And so, like, I didn't really care if we did get pregnant, and I think that's why I handled it so well. And I'm a type of person, like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know? Like, people say you're playing with fire, but I'm like, you know, I didn't get pregnant for a very, very long time. I had endometriosis, so, I'm just spilling my whole life out here, but that's pretty much what happened. Anyway, I'm like, boom, gee. I'm sorry, Brandon. I say like a lot.